Hello everybody and welcome back to Surviving Mars. Jonny here. We got a number of challenges that we're gonna face. We're gonna roll here. The first one of them is gonna be a meteor storm, so crossing our fingers that the damage will be contained. Let's take a look at our situation. Power shortage. Looks like there's currently a power shortage. Huh. Oh, it's back again? Okay, fair enough. Doesn't really matter. It looks like it's just a nighttime issue. Anyways, food is just about in equilibrium, and then metals, concrete, all of that looks okay. Metals we might want to have a little bit more, and also machine parts in the future. But we're essentially in equilibrium here, and we could just keep going, but of course we want to expand. And one of the things I'm thinking is that here we can see that the comfort is actually good enough to have babies, but we don't have any infirmaries or any schools. Schools give perks to children, so let's try to build one here. And I'm guessing we're gonna need nurseries as well to keep the children. So that gives us a residential space of 8 for children right there. So we're gonna put that in place. Let's pop a little tree here behind... Oh, no, like the little ones. Small Alex. There you go. And then we have a little bit of space. Let's see what we can do. As much as we would like to have more people over here, I don't think we can afford that. The other thing we would love is... What am I thinking here? We would love a Martian university, but we won't be able to fit that in there. So meteors are gonna be falling, and hopefully we'll be able to avoid like the bigger impacts. So we're devoting most of our folks to the rare metals mine over there, and that's fine because we need it for the electronics. We're producing a good amount of electronics over here. Do we have anybody that's unemployed currently? No. And comfort is overall looking pretty good over here. We have an infirmary to take care of that sanity drop there. I think things are looking up overall. Our farm is looking good. The soil quality is low, and that's why we have these cover crops that are going to restore that quality. That's gonna be okay, I think. We have more concrete than we'll ever need. And for research, we actually have the mohole coming up. So the mohole will allow us to get metals, rare metals, and waste rock without the need of a deposit, which is great, because we're actually running out of metal deposits anyways. So to prepare for that, we're gonna need more machine parts. How do we do that? Well, there's a number of ways we could go about it. Yeah, we could build another factory, but of course we don't really have the manpower. Right now, we only have this factory, and it's running under pretty low how to put it, pretty low production over there, because we don't have too many people. Over here we have 21 people.
Fault reported. Crop
people are pretty happy
reported.
And we have enough slots for more colonists. So I'm thinking we might want to bring in another ship of colonists. Let's take a look. Let's see if anybody, like if enough people are available. Actually they are. Let's just do that. Let's see if we have anything set up for here. We're fine with botanists, and people are gonna be generally switched around the different domes as needed. So let's just launch that rocket. We're gonna land it here to make sure that the resources aren't being grabbed from this mine, because that was a little bit nasty actually. If you remember last time, our rare metals were being grabbed from there. But finally we have a little bit of a stash that will allow us to run the electronics factory over here. So that's good news. Looking to the future though, These are being scanned. These metal deposits are very low concentration, so I don't think they're the answer for our long-term metals. So, how to put it? Our metals income solution. I think rather that what we're gonna do is just use the mohole for that.
Found.
But we're gonna need lots of machine parts for that. And one thing I'm seeing is that it looks like at night our demand is not enough. Or our demand is greater than our than what we have available. So I'm thinking if it would be worth setting up some more wind
Pipe leak reported.
wind turbines. You are also actually upgraded. Huh. Okay. In terms of elevation, yes. I think all of our turbines are upgraded. Yep. Well, I think we're doing alright for now. We'll keep it as is. Do we have any kids over here? We have 3 children, which is good. So children will likely get positive traits out of that. Well, we have a building that's not working. Your deposit has run out, so we're gonna salvage you. A couple seconds, we're gonna clear you out. There you go.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye.
Some new stuff. Martian-born resilience. Don't take sanity damage. That's alright, but it's not that great, in all honesty. Gene adaptation. Unlock new crops in farms that provide better food yields. That seems real good. We're gonna put that on there for now. Dome bioscaping. Residences in basic domes have improved comfort. I think that one might take the cup, because we do want comfort to be boosted up a bit. This is deep metal extraction. Oh, can exploit deep metal and rare metal deposits. Okay, so one thing we're gonna have to do is the deep scanning, and then this one. But that's okay. So available funding is alright, but it's not enough that I'm gonna outsource any research.
Anomaly found.
Well, that's interesting. New rare metals deposit over here. It's low concentration. Alright, we got a little flask there. We're gonna analyze. Cool. I mean, I think we're looking good. Oh, our rocket is here. Let's bring you down, my friend. Why don't we bring you down over here? And those good people are gonna join the farm. How about that? Plenty of space. We have no children at the moment. It looks like the comfort
achieved. New colonists have
comfort
arrived.
is enough. Oh, hey, 100 colonists. That's pretty cool. Oh. Had a failure in the crop. Oh, because the soil quality was too low. That's okay. We're gonna fix it in the next crops. Not a problem. 32 colonists here.
Anomaly found.
Really means that we can...
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
We can ramp up our machine parts factory shifts there. The fungal farm is good. As long as our food supply is meeting the demand, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be a happy camper. Right now production is low. Those numbers can fool you a little bit because we're going into a soil restoration cycle here. We're gonna have high yields going forwards. So we have enough of a reserve to make that flight, make that work. I'm gonna be okay with that. The one thing I am gonna do, however, is place some extra electric power here in case we run out, because during day we have a lot of surplus. We're gonna build an accumulator there and another one over here, please. The reason being that, you know, if we ever run out for whatever reason, we're gonna have a nice little reserve over there. How are we looking here? dude, production is going up really nicely. Fantastic. Can we request a maintenance so it doesn't go down at all? Alright, so machine parts is something that's gonna be needed here for us. Do we have anything? So you're getting refueled. It looks like this is back to working, so the exports are indeed forbidden. Hope. Whoa. You brought 100 food with you? Okay. That's something we're gonna need our transport rover to help with a little bit. In fact, just go over here and set up a route.
The day claimed our last living founder.
Oh.
Spelling the end of an era for us all.
Whoa! That is the last person that came from Earth to die, of old age too. That's so cool. That means that, you know, he didn't die a horrible death or anything. He just died a normal human death. You're not doing what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, stop. Transport route. You're gonna load food. You're gonna unload here. How about that? Okay. That's gonna happen pretty quickly here, and we're gonna ship you off. Looking good though. We've essentially solved our problem with population. We needed more dudes. Well, and dudettes as well, right? The point is, the machine factories, the machine parts factory is
Sector scanned.
working really well. The hydroponic farm is not doing that great, but I think that's okay. I mean, if you look at the different crops, we are doing the best one that we have, the leaf crops there. So we just really could use more people in order to have that rolling. But we're gonna have babies here at some point. Have no babies just yet, which is kind of perplexing to me. That's okay. So you're just refueling. It's gonna be actually fine because we have infinite fuel, and that actually makes me think that I might want some more shuttles, although we do have quite a bit of shuttles already, so maybe we'll be okay for now. This thing is working really well. We finally have a little bit of a surplus there. Alright, let me check out my technology. So we're working towards the mohole. It's gonna take a long time. Can we outsource? It's quite pricey. I don't know if I want to spend all of my available funding right now, because we might actually need like an emergency rocket to come with supplies. So we're gonna leave it as is for now. I'm happy that kind of the comfort is alright. What are you missing? People are missing drinking there. Huh. You do have a diner, but yeah, could use a little bar perhaps. Why don't we throw a little? I thought the diner gave you drinking, but it apparently doesn't. Space bar. That's too big. Diner gives you just food. So, drinking can only be satisfied by the space bar? That doesn't seem reasonable. Well, you're gonna live without drinking, man. Hope that's okay. Does it tell me? Yeah, it does. Somehow I'm not being able to see what I wanted to see there. That's okay, doesn't matter. I mean, people are overall doing alright, so I'm happy about that. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but I think we've reached a point where we're essentially at equilibrium. Like, we can just kind of keep going, keep growing. I'm almost tempted to to just start a new game on a higher difficulty because, of course, we had lots of leeway here with some of this extra money that we have as the space station, and it might be interesting to roleplay a little bit more. Maybe we'll pick a different like space program that has other things to it. I saw that some of them have interesting perks where you're able to find more breakthroughs and things like that, so it might be pretty interesting to try something like that out and kind of understand that we went for a pretty easy start, not to take away merit from us or anything. In fact, I think we're doing pretty well. Like, we're at equilibrium in all of our resources. If we take a look at this, we're producing more than we're consuming, so essentially we could just leave it and, dare I say, things would be alright.
Sector scanned.
So in that sense, it's almost like mission accomplished as far as I'm concerned. People are pretty happy. They have good homes, they have good food. Our factories are working, yeah. I mean, with time, we would be able to accrue enough resources to build all of the wonders that we want to build. And by wonders, I mean stuff like the mohole that we're researching. Will just take so much time. Will take a really long time. So yeah, I think this might actually be the last video of this particular playthrough. I am tempted, however, to, like I was saying, start a new one and just test ourselves with what the game has to offer in terms of difficulty, because I know it can be a lot more interesting with like dust storms and meteor showers, cold snaps, things like that. But I think this was very instrumental for us to get the basics of the game. So yeah, I think we'll actually leave it here. I'm feeling good about this. Let me know down below if you're interested in seeing more of this playthrough, or if you're happy to transition into something a bit more challenging in this game. I might even stream like a new campaign here. Let me know if you're interested in any or all of that. As always, thank you for watching. Catch you next time.